Hello there and welcome back to the channel. Soul here, and today is Saturday, January 7th, and we have Dr. T Tropical Island and Archipelago. Also today, this weekend, we have a medic and tank mania together. It's combo, so you can load up your tanks and your medics. You have a discount in gold for reloading them, and also insta finishing the raid with diamonds. So I had tanks, medics, and grenadiers loaded. So TGRM, as I like to call them. I tried earlier tanks and medics. I just cannot stand the slowness of tanks, so I just added grenadiers to add a little bit of my flavor to it. This is the way I like using them. So this is what I did, or what I use to take on Dr. T Tropical Island today. Just a disclaimer, I did have my masterpieces boosted, my masterpieces of damage, health, and gunboat energy. I also had power sun chance and resource reward because I wanted to start an upgrade for level 22 cannon. So without anything else to say, let's go and jump right into it. You see, I had a little interval here because I needed to get the resources, so I decided to attack something else. First stage, not really hard for tanks and medics, or grenadiers for that case. I don't think I used GBE at all. I think I dumped all my GBE at the end, just at NDHQ, just because this stage could have easily be done with 3 tanks and 1 set of medics, or just tanks and no medics at all. I mean, it was that easy. I always like taking care of the boom mine, just in case my grenadiers become crazy and decide just to walk over them, as they're known to do sometimes. So that was stage 1. Let's look at stage 2. Same thing as stage 1. I drop all my troops here on the right side and just let them wreck the base naturally. I'm gonna accelerate it because this stage is pretty easy. If you're using tanks and medics, you should not have any trouble on this stage, even at low levels. That cannon right there, I'm pretty sure your medics can actually out heal the damage that he puts out. Blam, pretty easy stage, no problem. It started becoming hard in stages 6 and 7. In stages, I think in stage 7, I think it could have been done better. I lost a few tanks, but I still beat the stage. This stage, I don't mind losing units. So here, you see me landing in front of those buildings and shocking them. Instead of using GBE to clear that boom cannon, I just shocked it and just let my tanks deal with it. In reality, the damage output that boom cannon dealt was so minimal that, at least for my troops, it didn't represent a danger. It might do for your troops. So just plan accordingly. Destroy, as always. Just look at what counter your troops and then destroy it if you need to. And then consider the consequences of using almost all your GBE and destroying something specific. So that was stage 3. Let's take a look at stage 4. Again, pretty simple. And here with the tank, here we show the strengths of the tank and grenadiers with the medics. I land my troops. I let my troops get hit initially. I know that boom cannon didn't have the damage output because I looked at it. Even if he fired twice, it wouldn't have mattered. And now you see me from the middle, just clearing everything out. Those mortars are doing a little bit of damage, but my medics can actually keep up with that damage. And then I'm just letting, going slowly and clearing the base. The good thing about the grenadiers, when you mix them with tanks, is that GBE tends to come in easily. Because of the extra splash damage, you tend to clear everything as you move up. Therefore, you rarely run out of GBE on normal basis. When you start having boosted defenses, then yes, you might start running out of GBE, and that's where you need to then start thinking, smartly on what are you going to use the GBE on. So stage 4, let's take a look at stage 5. Defense is starting to getting a little bit nastier. Level 10 boom cannon, level 9. Level 16 cannon. So yeah, if you come in and you don't plan ahead, you're gonna have trouble. In my case, I destroyed what countered my troops, which is the boom cannons. Once those were down, I'm gonna land right in front of those flamethrowers and machine guns and just let my troops rip through the base. All right, Cece, you didn't. I didn't take on the shock launcher on purpose, just because that shock launcher was a level 2, if I'm not mistaken. Why can I not see it? Yeah, level 2 shock launcher. So the shocking time is 3.5 seconds, 2.5 seconds, something around that nature, and that is about the reload time of my tank. So I wasn't really worried about them. Number one, and then number two, I knew that the rest of the defenses were a little bit wimpy, so it wouldn't have been any sort of problem taking fire from those cannons or taking fire from the sniper towers while I took on that shock launcher. In any case, this base is about to fall. Bunch of critters just because. And actually, I think I'll let the critters take out on this one. You have to make it fun for yourself sometimes. And yeah, the replay didn't show that I destroyed it, but in fact, it was destroyed by critters. So, stage 6, this is where I lost. Yeah, I lost one Grenadier. And I saw him, getting slowly destroyed, and I just didn't respond quickly. So that fatality was on me. Now here, there's a lot of boom cannons on the front lines, and I cannot take on all of them. With 1 or 2 shocks. So I need to take on. I took care of 3 of them, or 2 of them. I don't know how many were there now. I want to say there were 3. Some critters to distract the initial set of cannons so that they would fire. And now, once they turn into my troops, I shock them. And now, I just let my troops, kill them. And I think, yes, I do shock them one more time. I think I would have gotten out without needing to shock it a second time. Because even if he fired, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have taken it in one shot outright. It would have taken about 70% of my health. So I think this is it. Yeah, I think this is gonna be here where I lost my Grenadier. Yep. Well, actually, the replay shows I lost 2, 3. I mean, those replays are freaking crazy. I really don't know what happens. But it was just one Grenadier, and it was because of this sniper tower. On the replay, I actually had a tank right in front of those sniper towers. So once the tank came into range, it meant I only lost one of the Grenadiers. So in any case, this base is completely wrecked right now. There isn't anything really that he can do to counter me. I just need to keep the rocket launcher and the sniper tower shocked just until the tanks move forward, so they create a nice line. And another replay failed. Jesus, I don't understand what the heck is going on with this stuff. Then I did a false attack, and then I went in and did a GBE testing attack, and then I did stage 7. As I said, I'm pretty sure it could have been done with less losses than I did. But this is how I did it. I mean, if you have any recommendations in the future, just let me know. Again, I focus on what counters my troops, which is the cannons, because they're on the second and third row. I knew I couldn't get to them quickly, and I couldn't count on splash damage alone taking care of the cannons just because I have the tanks. So I actually went ahead and took them out. Now, once they were done, yes, we have the threat of the dual shock launchers, almost Mach level shock launchers. So we have 3. So I have to be careful how I approach this base, because if my tanks get shocked in a cycle of this 2 plus this 1, my tanks are not moving. And then if my tanks are not moving, it means that my riflemen are going to start moving forwards, and they're the ones that are going to start taking fire. However, my main mission right now is to clear this beach front. Now I noticed my tanks are losing health really, really quickly. Those 5 rocket launchers are taking a high toll on my guys. So I decided I need to get out of here. I need to move to the corner so I can get out of the range of at least 2 of those shock launchers, and then start doing some damage. From using the long range of splash of my guy, so that I can start dumping the stuff in the front, and then as my tanks move up, I can then destroy the rest of the stuff quickly. So you see me moving here, and that cost me one Grenadier as I move here. In reality, I don't know how many I've lost in this replay, but in the actual attack, this is where I lost one of my Grenadiers. And I hadn't lost a single tank up to this point. So here it's when I start losing tanks. Those they get shocked, and then the cannon comes online. So I lose one. Then the rocket launcher kills another one. So I quickly lose 3 tanks in quick succession. So I started getting concerned. But then I realized, you know what? I still have, guys. Oh my god. I realized I still had some critters, and I still have a couple more shocks. I had collected a lot of GBE. So what I ended up doing was keeping the shocks and throwing critters to distract everything else, and that allowed time for my Grenadiers to do some extra damage, and the remaining 2 tanks that I had left to punch through and kill one of the shock launchers. Then I lost the last tank to the boom cannon that was right next to the headquarters. But then I flared them to this corner where this green pipes were, and from there, they were safe from the boom cannon, and then they just got to the HQ really easily. Oh, and I think the splash damage actually killed the boom cannon, and then my tank was able to get into position and finish out the base. My apologies for all these replays fails. I don't know if there's something I can do. If there is, let me know in the comments, or if this is just something that's screwy for everybody, and it's something that we have to deal with. So guys, I want to thank you for stopping by, checking my video, and checking my channel. Please subscribe, leave a like. It really helps a lot. Yeah, please click that subscribe button if you can, and check the videos that are just popping on the screen right now. In any case, thanks, and so let's checking out.